I have a name on here, and I don't know who that is.
See, that's why I put the name of the game next to them, so I knew what each one would be. Because that would happen on a couple of them.
Oh! I remembered who it was.
You better put a marker there so you can tell me which one it was later.
Oh, I already know.
Welcome to the past. It's the past.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, it is the past.
It's August 18th, on the day we're recording. We just recorded the episode where I rant about SummerSlam, the Phillies, and Tanner talks about his fantastic board disappointment.
Yes, and Shin Godzilla and how good that is.
That's what we did that too.
And how I crashed out.
Yeah, that's not this episode, though.
No, it's not.
That's an episode that's already been out for some time.
Yes.
Happy Labor Day, by the way.
Happy Labor Day.
Tanner has to work on Labor Day.
Yeah.
Life sucks.
It is what it is. Goddamn money.
That's right.
I get that bread.
That's right. So we're recording something in advance, something special.
Yes.
Because after the colossal success of Tanner's New 52, something that I don't think anyone has listened to yet, despite the fact that it's been out for almost 2 weeks now.
Oh, shit. It's my next thing.
We have compiled, and after the delayed but success of the episode titled Super Smash Destiny,
Yes, sir.
delayed success but success, we have done something special on this pre-recorded. Technically, all episodes are pre-recorded, but extra pre-recorded episode of the pod. Tanner, what are we doing today?
We are doing what I've called Super Smash Bros. Unlimited. I had an epiphany while I was listening back to our Smash Brothers themed episode. And I called Zach in excitement and almost distress in that I wanted to do this idea and I didn't want him to say no. So I pleaded. And I didn't have to plead because he was very receptive to my ideas and he's a great co-host. Basically, I said, give me a 50-game Smash Brothers game, but it doesn't have to be Nintendo. So just anything. Any video game character ever. Like, make your own Smash Brothers. Now, I didn't give any other caveats other than 50 characters. I don't know how he took this. I don't know what his parameters were, why he did it. Did he just make a game of things that he likes? I don't know. We're going to get into it. I have never heard his list before. I think I'm going to be upset with everything he says. Because I think I have the objectively correct list, which I know I don't, but that's how I'm going to act.
If my final 10 pops you, then I'm happy.
Okay.
I think that's where I stand. Like there could be a whole argument over if this specific character should be in it, whatever. Like, I don't have an emotional connection to most of these. I don't care.
Okay.
Some would say I didn't put my boy in this list, which is strange. But
That is strange.
But like the ones at the end, the weird ideas that I had that need to go in, I will probably stand 10 toes on, and it'll be a bloody fight. But
We love that.
well, fist fight.
My only caveat was they actually have to be a video game original character.
So I have to say for the most part, but not for any of those reasons. Yes, had to be a video game originated character. Cannot be a movie adaptation for a video game. Can't be.
There's no Goku on my list.
There's no Goku, no Superman, no Flash, no Spider-Man, no Star Wars characters, nothing. None of that on my list. These are all video game properties. I have done that. I gave myself a loose rule that I believe I stuck to. Didn't have to stick to it, but wanted. I only have one character per franchise. The idea I wanted to give myself. I wanted to give myself that loose rule to make me actually expand out and look at everything.
Yeah.
It was only a loose rule. Didn't have to stick by it. I believe I ended up sticking by it, but I wanted to make myself look at everything instead of just because I was so afraid that I would just end up picking 50 platformers and have 5 characters, and end up doing a bunch of stuff there. I wanted to get as expansive and reach as far out as I could. I believe I stuck to it, but
that's crazy.
If I didn't,
I'm just excited.
I don't think it's insane or terrible to have a couple of those big franchises, to have a couple of characters from each franchise. I don't think that's insane, especially the big ones.
I just keep scrolling through my list, and every time I see one of my signature Tanner as being absolutely nuts, and I'm just like, man, I really thought that was a good idea, and I'm right, but I'm bold. How do you want to do this? How do you want to rattle these off?
I don't know, man. This was your idea.
Okay. I think there's a universal 1-1, right?
I would like to think on my list that my number 1 is somewhere on your list, no matter what.
Yeah. We both have... who's your 1?
My number 1 is Pac-Man.
I want you to know, almost didn't make my list because I completely forgot about him.
Okay. I want you to know.
I want you to know the story I told you earlier with Dane telling me he wanted Kiryu from Yakuza on my list. And I remembered Pac-Man and said, sorry, Kiryu's gotta go. Pac-Man is on my list.
I remembered Pac-Man around like number 15, and I went, he needs to be the number 1 on my list.
So, who I have at 1 is, well, I would assume you also have, is Mario.
He's number 2. He was my original number 1, but I feel like Pac-Man, in a overall gaming history, Pac-Man feels like your first video game character in a way. The first video game character in a way. That's not really true, but
It's
like
not,
that's how
yeah.
it feels. So like,
We get what you're saying.
but it's like a lot of these early names is just that way. These are video game characters that are wound up in video game lore that are probably existed throughout time.
Okay, who do you got next?
So how many Mario characters do you have?
2'3".
Okay.
2, possibly 3 if you can't. I don't count this person as a Mario character, but...
Okay. So that's it. I just have Mario from Mario.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
You have no Bowser on your list.
I do not.
I think that's crazy.
That was, and again, like you talk about, Mario was one of the ones where it's like, if I get towards the end of this list and I really can't think of anything, or I really think we need to add someone else, throw in Bowser.
So you
sense.
have no... you have no double franchises then? At all?
I believe so.
I was saying, because if you have none, then it's fine. But if you were to have a different franchise with 2 representatives, that's crazy.
And that I would agree with.
Okay.
But I believe I don't. If we get through
we'll
and we
end
end
up
with
live.
one,
we'll let you live.
you let me know. But I believe when I counted everything up, everyone had their own, and there was no overlap.
Okay, who do you have next? Who's your...
I have, some would say Mario's rival. I have Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic is my 2.
That would feel like that feels like a trio of gaming history there.
Yes, I would say there's a quadruple.
Who would you say the 4th person on
Would
that
be
list
Crash Bandicoot, who is on my list.
Who's actually my 4th.
Yeah, I was one of the first names that literally was the why I came up with the thing. I was like, man, if I could just make a Smash game, Crash is in it, man. Like, I don't understand how he's not in it already. But yeah, made my list.
No, absolutely. I don't know if he...
He's a legend.
I don't know if he ever got as big as Mario or Sonic, but he is one of those...
I would argue early 2000s, he was as big or bigger.
Okay.
I would argue, because Nintendo was at its worst during the GameCube. Probably the Wii U era now, but up until then, the GameCube was not... The GameCube did not sell well, and that's the console that went up against the PlayStation 2, which is arguably the greatest console of all time. And who was the PlayStation 2 but Crash Bandicoot?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, he was, and I would argue still should be Sony's platforming king. He should be as featured as Mario is on Nintendo stuff. He isn't. Who knows why?
they still make stuff for him, but it's not Sony, because Sony has pivoted to all their real life games of the real just regular people.
And then they randomly decided to do Astrobot, and it was
a banger
apparently.
So almost made my list. I almost had Astrobot.
I thought about it.
You're next.
So I wrote him down, my number 5.
Okay.
I wrote him down, and he's the one that, as I look through, I feel like I should be swapping someone in for him instead.
Okay. Who is it?
But I'm not. I'm going to go with him. I do have Spyro.
I also have Spyro.
Okay.
He is further down the list, but I have Spyro.
Not a lot of my list is curated, if that makes sense. A lot of it is just word vomit. These are the characters I thought of and I pulled. The only real one I did was I moved Pac-Man to number 1 because I felt like he should be number 1. And then
we love Pac-Man.
And then had the last 10 being the last 10. Other than that, for the most part, it's word vomit. So the minute Crash came out, Spyro, it felt like it was immediately after him.
Yeah. At 5 I have Donkey Kong.
So I don't have DK.
That's egregious. That's absolutely crazy.
He's the original Mario villain. Kind of. He's a cool character.
But we're not talking about that Donkey Kong. That's Cranky Kong. I'm talking about Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3, Tropical Freeze, Bonanza, banger. Not having Donkey Kong is egregious. That is like that was the video game. Everybody loved Donkey Kong. I think you've had a stinker there, but it's okay. I'll let you off. Having Spyro but not DK is crazy. The next one I think is a guarantee. Both of us will have this. I have Bo Jackson from Tecmo Bowl.
Who? From what?
Okay, so I said there's no... You have to originate as a video game character. So, I'm willing to move. Bo Jackson was the best player in Tecmo Bowl, one of the first football games ever made for a console.
Okay. Alright.
We can just make it a Tecmo Bowl basic player. It doesn't have to be Bo Jackson. But I wanted to do sports games, but how do you do sports games? And that's just what I did. The first sports game I could think of that wasn't absolute trash? Tecmo Bowl. So I want a Tecmo Bowl football player. I knew you would not have that one.
Okay. So we're just...
I'm just going down. That was my 6.
I'm just going to keep going down the list. I do have some sports stuff near the end of my list. Next, I have someone that is also in Smash Brothers, oddly enough. And I wrote him down later. I wrote him down originally and then deleted him, and then wrote him back down later. And I was like, no, because I think he's like one of those old heads, you know. I like old head. I like old head representation.
Oh, please don't say nothing crazy.
The Duck Hunt Dog.
That's crazy. You have Duck Hunt Dog, but not Donkey Kong.
I love Duck Hunt Dog.
This is egregious. I regret this bit already. Oh my god. Alright. It is what it is, man. Do whatever you gotta do. God. Was that your 6?
That was my number 6.
Okay. I'm just gonna move on to 7. Not in Smash Brothers. Some would say probably maybe like not on Mount Rushmore, but maybe at like 7 or 8 for greatest video game character of all time.
Okay.
I have Q*bert.
So I don't have Q*bert, but I like where your head's at.
I love Q*bert.
I like where
Q*bert is a me pick. Some of these are for me.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Q*bert is on the list.
I'll get to when I get to a franchise. I will do an intro about the franchise and then explain why I didn't pick the obvious character to pick from that franchise because it's a me pick. That's later. That's at number 12. Well, I'll let you know when it gets to number 12.
Who's your 7?
Number 7. I promise I won't say this about everyone, but it will be the case for like the next 3 or 4. Another person that is in Smash Brothers, another third-party guy, another long-term old head of gaming. I think you would say that we should be thinking about them as the big 5, but he's not there because this company hates him, actually.
Okay.
And I do have Mega Man.
I also have Mega Man. Mega Man got on my list late because I was going through everything. I was trying to think of like companies. Yeah. And I was like, oh, I completely forgot about Capcom.
He's another one that I moved up. I have a lot like classic themed guys at the beginning, just to kind of get them out. Like they're like my list is almost done in blocks.
Yeah,
where I try to keep some theming to what I'm doing.
Okay, go back to back. Hit me with another one. Who's your 8?
So 8, we have another Smash Brothers character, another third party guy, another I think overly popular character that represents that, despite only being in one game of his franchise, he is probably considered the face of it. I do have Cloud.
I also have Cloud.
I think despite only being in 7, he's the
Mr.
poster boy for all the Final
Mr.
Fantasy.
Final Fantasy, yes. That's correct. Okay, so at 8, I have another person that's already in Smash Brothers.
Okay.
I have Banjo.
Thought about Banjo very hard.
Banjo, I think if I were to redo this with like 1 guaranteed, 50 is close to being clipped, I think I'd probably have Banjo at like 47. Like he was very, very low for me, but I thought of him quick. But when I put him down, even initially, I was like, this will be one of the first guys to go if I need to get rid of somebody.
Yeah.
But he just made the cut for me. Just barely made the cut. I think Banjo-Kazooie is a game franchise that is beloved by everybody who is older than us.
Yeah.
And there's a reason why he made it into Smash Brothers in 2021 or whenever Ultimate dropped him.
Yeah.
Like, he does have sauce, even though he hasn't had an actual game since the 90s. Banjo still, he just drips aura. So we love Banjo.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that was, again, thought about him. He didn't make it for me, but he got the thought. He gets the honorable mention from me. He crossed the list. I saw him and I was like, I'm putting him to the side.
Yeah,
if I got trouble later, we'll come back.
We'll come back to you. All right, go ahead. Are we at 9?
Yeah, I'm at 9.
Okay, who you got?
So I have. We're finally going to circle back over to Nintendo because I haven't mentioned a single other Nintendo character. Possibly the most popular poster boy of one of the most popular franchises on the face of the planet. It is just Pikachu.
Oh, not where I thought you were going.
Really? Where did you think I was going?
There are other really popular franchise. Why? Okay, I was gonna say, do I not have Pikachu? Yeah, I have Pikachu. I did not do any more Pokemon.
I did not either.
Yeah,
the only
one Pokemon.
Only one. Have to do a Pokemon.
You have to do one. You have to do Pikachu.
Exactly, and then I was like, gotta do a Pokemon, gotta do Pikachu. We're done. No more Pokemon. Don't have to do anything.
Yeah, I'm not.
I could make you a whole Pokemon fighter. That's not this list, so we're not going to.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that right now.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's not. Yeah. That's not this episode.
Yeah, not currently.
That's not this list.
Oh no. Oh no, I can't stop thinking about that. All right, let me get to my 9. My 9. I'm not gonna even say his name. I'm gonna make noises, and you're gonna know who I'm talking about. You ready?
Okay.
Oh. That was a horrible Halo theme. I failed.
Oh, okay. No,
I have Master Chief.
I have Master Chief. He's further down on my list, but I have him. He's here. I do have him here.
As much as I don't think those games are amazing, they're not my cup of tea. I'm not a shooter guy. You cannot.
You can't.
You can't disagree with the iconicity of Halo.
Yeah. No, absolutely. No, he's on my list.
Shit is fire.
He's further down. He is number 28 on my list, but he is here. I have him right there, Master Chief, and then Halo in parentheses. So that way I know what game he's from.
There we go. I'm gonna go back to back. My number 10.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I have Ratchet and Clank.
Sure.
I like Ratchet and Clank.
Sure. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think about them at all. But you say their name, and in my head I'm like, yeah, no, that makes sense.
Another Sony. I have like a quadruple from Sony, and it sucks because I think it's all their Scrimblow characters. But well, no, I have some other. Sony has a lot of sauce.
Yeah.
So Ratchet and Clank's probably the bottom of the Sony characters, but like Banjo. Probably would be 49 or 50 on this list. It was probably the next to go if I could think of anybody else. And I'm sure you'll give me a character, I'll be like, yeah, I should probably replace Ratchet and Clank with that person. So that's probably that may happen.
Maybe not.
But we'll see. Who's your number 10?
My number 10? My last Nintendo guy that I have on here.
Okay, so this is this guy then.
Maybe. So I have Link from Legend of Zelda.
Yes, I also have Link.
Okay.
Don't need to be said.
It doesn't.
Breath of the Wild changed the gaming landscape to something I absolutely hate, but it changed the gaming landscape. So, who's your number 11?
Number 11. So we move out of that first 9, which is like kind of that classic thing. Not saying that I don't have any more classic things on here. I do. I actually see one later, but we're just going to get to him later because he was a late ad and I forgot he was on this list. But going to 11, we do actually have someone else that's in Smash Bros. It's impressive how many times I've said that so far. I have Minecraft Steve, because Minecraft is...
We also have Minecraft Steve.
One of the most popular and best-selling games of all time, and that just can't be ignored.
100%.
Also, I do just like that game. I feel like I preface Minecraft a lot with the most popular and highest selling and all that stuff.
Video game of all time, yeah.
I do just have a ludicrous amount of hours in it. I do just like that game.
It's a banger.
It's earned everything. The fact that I bought Minecraft once, 10 to 15 years ago, and I'm still getting free content updates to the size I am to this day.
Yeah.
Should be followed by every other company in existence. It's not, and it's never going to happen again. But, it's worth mentioning.
Yeah.
So that's my number 11.
My number 11 is, I'm dipping... I've already done it once with 2 people from a franchise. This is another franchise I gave 2 people to. I think it only happened 3 times on my list.
Okay.
And all those franchises have already been mentioned by either me or you.
Okay.
I have Dr. Eggman 11.
Okay. Sure.
I am bought in. This is a purely gameplay decision. I think Eggman would be absolutely sick. And that's all I have to say about that.
Okay. I like Dr. Eggman. Do I get a Jim Carrey skin as well, or
Whatever you like.
all right?
It's our game. We'll make it. I'll go quick. 12. I already have. I have Spyro.
Okay.
You've already been said, so I'll let you take over.
So
let you give your whole spiel for your number 12 that you said you were going to give.
12. That's some numbers have changed.
Okay.
That's fine. It is in this block though. The
Okay.
next three I have are all fighting game characters. They're characters from fighting games. The
Okay.
third one of these three is the one where I have a thing for. The next two I think are me saying the poster boys for these franchises.
Okay.
So first I have Ryu from Street Fighter.
I also have that.
Hi, like he's the guy. This next
He's Mr.
one,
World Warrior.
yeah. This next one I can be not talked out of, but talked into someone else from this franchise.
Okay.
I have Scorpion from Mortal Kombat.
We are the same person, but different flavors. I have MK Rep on my
I
list,
thought you were gonna say you have.
and it's between Sub-Zero and Scorpion.
Okay.
I am a Sub-Zero person.
That's fine. Like, I could be talked into Sub-Zero. I could be talked into Johnny Cage. I could be talked into Raiden. The thing was there needs to be Mortal Kombat here. And I just put Scorpion because he's the most recent poster boy.
I think there's 5 options.
Okay.
I think it's Raiden. In order of importance, Sub-Zero, Scorpion, Raiden, Shao Kahn, Liu Kang. I think it's those 5 options. I'm not mad with any of those options. I think I prefer Sub-Zero. The answer's Scorpion, never mind.
Okay.
When you think, I'm trying to think, like, Sub-Zero is cooler because of the ice and the way he plays in game, but Get Over Here is transcendent.
Yeah.
So
He is the cover art for these fucking games.
yeah.
Okay. So, do you have any fighting?
Well, I
game
need
characters
13. I have 13 because you just did your 12, right?
12 was Ryu.
And
13 was Scorpion.
Okay, let me grab my 13. I have Sly Cooper.
Cool. Yeah.
I like Sly.
I don't
think
mind
Sly
him.
is really cool. Has one of the greatest trilogy of games ever. Sly 1, 2, and 3 are all good. Whichever one you prefer is up to you, but Sly Cooper is just an amazing series, and I'm so upset that it just doesn't come back. But Sony loves to just keep all of their platformers dead and in a basement.
So that way they can pretend they love them when they release Astrobot.
Yep.
And yeah, I mean, if you can say a classic game, whether it's a platformer or not, and the name immediately rings in the head,
Yeah.
that's enough. Like that is the
enough.
qualification. Okay, so this was the last.
I have a fighting game character at 14.
Oh, let's go. Go.
I have Minecraft Steve.
Okay. Love.
All right, just go ahead, do your 14.
So this was originally hard, and then I realized that it's my list, my rules, so it was easy. And because I went Street Fighter character, Mortal Kombat character, now we're going to do a Tekken character, and it was what character from Tekken do we choose? And I was like, well, Kaiju is in Smash Brothers. People want Heihachi, he's popular. And then I pulled up the list of Tekken characters, and I went, this is my list. This is easy. So I had King from Tekken.
I want you to know, I had a 10-minute debate. It was, who am I putting in, Kuma or King? And just argued and argued and argued. And then I sat there and I said, I hate that I have to do this to myself, but the answer is Heihachi, and I just have to put Heihachi. It's like, you don't know how bad I wanted to not do one of the Mortal Kombat guys and do Kung Lao. I didn't want to do Heihachi. I really wanted to do Kuma. I would have done Kuma. If it was my list, completely by choice, I'm doing Kuma. But it comes to a point where it's like, the face of that franchise.
Yeah.
Gotta be Heihachi
absolutely.
for me.
And that's where I was at, and but then I did the my list, my rules, so I have King.
Facts, yeah.
He's a tiger mask wearing pro wrestler.
Yes.
Based on a pro wrestler named Tiger Mask. Like, this is the coolest thing.
Do you know that he has a church and an orphanage that he runs? That he sends all his money back to. King is the GOAT. He is one of the greatest video game characters of all time.
And
I stand with King.
My only defense of this I have other than that is he is one of the few characters that has been in every Tekken game. And that was what I started to do when I was like between Heihachi or okay, have either of them missed a game? And I don't even remember what the result was because I saw the King was in every one and I was like, oh, there it is. Done.
I want to say I think Heihachi has missed a game. Because I think that in the story he's been dead at some point. But then everybody comes back in Tekken. But yeah. Whew, what a
I'm at 15. If you have 15
I am also at 15.
Okay.
I have my first indie game.
Okay.
I almost put Shovel Knight in this spot, but he didn't make it.
I thought about him. I didn't put Shovel Knight
because
in
I went with the indie game that ran because Shovel Knight walked, and I have Sans from Undertale.
So I have a story to tell.
Oh no.
Last night, after I finished this list, I got a soda and my book, and I sat down on the couch and I put on some of semi-rambolic episodes, and Yahtzee Crawford talked about Undertale, and I went, I did not put Sans on that list. I'm going to drop someone to put Sans on that list. I never went back to the list to drop someone to put Sans on that list.
We'll allow you. I'll allow it.
Spyro's gone.
No!
Spyro's
No, don't drop Spyro!
I'm sorry, Spyro.
Oh, no, I gotta unstar Spyro. But I get the star Sans.
I'm so upset because I meant to. And it didn't hit until you said it. And my brain went...
All right, well, who's your 15? we just had that emotional moment.
My 15 is Kratos, the God of War.
Which Kratos are we talking about?
I have to choose?
Yes.
Oh, God. So... Oh, God of War. So... There's what I want and what I think. And they are...
What do you want? Tell me what you want.
I want it to be modern Kratos. But I feel like it should be the classic Kratos.
This is a purely how would they play in game decision. You pick the old Kratos.
And then I think that's why I think it should be.
As much as the new God of War games are amazing, the Blades of Chaos or whatever they're called are infinitely cooler than the Leviathan Axe. And I love that. I love those games. They're very good.
Yeah.
Kratos goes crazy. Kratos is the perfect Smash Brothers character that was banned from being in Smash Brothers because he was in the PlayStation game. So I feel bad for them, but I love Kratos. I'm so happy we have Kratos.
Yay.
This is a guaranteed. You do not have my next two characters. I know that. At 16, I have Thrall, main character from World of Warcraft.
You look at number 39, you bastard.
World of Warcraft.
I was like, this game is too popular. It is too known. I know nothing about the game, so I was going to defer to you. But I'm starring that. That counts.
Oh, 100%.
That's number 39 for me.
Basically, it was, when I think of World of Warcraft, like, who do I think of? Like, there's, like, Illidan. Everybody loves Illidan.
Yeah.
But Illidan's not a hero. Also, a villain most of the time, now isn't around. Got his redemption, really cool. Illidan's really cool. I don't think I would pick Illidan to be the guy. I really think the only options here would be Jaina Proudmoore, Thrall, and like maybe Varian. I just think it's Thrall. Thrall's baby Jesus. Like, is Orc Jesus. We love Thrall. So I picked Thrall. I love Thrall. So Thrall for World of Warcraft is who I have. So who do you have at 16?
At 16, this is the character that was supposed to be up in the classics, but I forgot to move him up at any point during this conversation. I chose this one. It could be talked to into someone else from this franchise. I have Simon Belmont from Castlevania.
I have no Castlevania characters.
Okay. That is one of those things where it is almost just kind of like a genre of platformers. It's become... Metrovanias have become a whole thing, and I don't have anyone from Metroid. Spoiler.
Neither do I.
So, having one of them was ideal. I wanted Castlevania more. Despite having played some of the older games, I really only know the characters from Smash Bros. So I went through them and it looked like Simon had more of a presence, so I picked him. I don't know.
There is only one other one that I would say, and that would be Alucard from Symphony of the Night, which I would say is the best game and the most popular. But I think Simon is the safe choice.
Okay.
Or is an acceptable choice. I don't have either of those characters. You're probably going to get upset with me of some of the things that are on my list instead of Castlevania, because I just realized that my 18 is kind of diabolical. We're in a very diabolical part of my list.
Oh yeah, we're getting somewhere.
I am going. Am I going to do that? I'm not going to do. Do I have to stand on that? I kind of have to. All right, I'm going to skip my 21 when we get there, because I think that's going to be an open slot for you to convince me into something.
Okay. Maybe.
But
We'll see.
what number are we at?
That was my 16. Simon.
That was all. Okay, so Thrall was my 16. So if you want, I'll pitch you up another one.
Okay, so we are in the games that are popular and legendary, and I'm going to pull a character from them, and they're probably going to do more representing that game than necessarily their character.
Okay.
But I have Jill Valentine, which is one of the playable characters from Resident Evil.
I have a Resident Evil representative. Okay. I have Leon Kennedy.
Okay.
Everyone around me was trying to talk me into Jill. Yeah. Jill has been in more things. I want somebody who has been in less things.
And that's fair.
I also think Resi 4 is the best and the most popular game from that franchise. Possibly only Village is more, but that's because there's a big titty vampire lady in it, and I think people like her a lot. And she wasn't going to make it for me. But yeah, we have the franchise, just don't have the same character.
Yeah, and Resident Evil is a very big and storied franchise that people love.
Yes. My 17, I have Diablo from Diablo. Preferably Diablo 2's Diablo. I'm not a fan of the skinny Diablo from Diablo 3. Do you have Diablo? I'm assuming not.
I have him at number 35.
Do you really have Diablo? I didn't think you would go the Blizzard route. I didn't think you'd do the computer games.
I went deep. Also, the newer Diablo games are console games, so.
Yeah, they come to console. Yeah, so. I guess that is right. I was very shocked with the World of Warcraft one.
I will give you this. So I'm going to give you a little peek under the curtain.
Oh my god.
Not the last 10, but the second to last 10. Your 31 to 40.
Yeah.
I have franchises listed because the character is either not named or I don't know if there's a named character there. And Diablo was one of them. I actually wasn't sure if his name was Diablo or not.
No, I'm just talking about the devil Diablo.
Yeah.
From Diablo,
okay.
yeah.
But yeah, I have Diablo listed in there. So, we'll get there. And then, that's where World of Warcraft was, too. So, there are just 10 games listed. I know enough about the games to give you a pitch for them, so that'll most likely happen. And that starts at 31.
Okay.
So, I still have named characters before then.
All right. So 18s?
18s? You want to go? I want to go?
Yes, I'm going to go with one of the most storied video games of a generation. On a Sega console, I don't know if it's actually a Sega character. I have Echo the Dolphin.
You got me. But...
Yep, I think I've got everybody else too.
So, Tanner, who is Echo the Dolphin?
Hey, it's Echo the Dolphin. It's a game about a dolphin. So who's your 18, Zach?
Who is Echo the Dolphin?
I just said Echo the Dolphin is a game about Echo the Dolphin. I don't know what the story is because it's not really a story. It's just Echo the Dolphin. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Don't be clicking. Don't be typing.
Echo the Dolphin is a series of action-adventure video games developed by
Appaloosa
Interactive, previously known as Nova Trade International, and published by Sega. I don't want the write-up of the thing. There's been 5 games. Let's look at the original one here.
Don't be mad about Echo the Dolphin, bro.
Echo can attack enemies by ramming into them at high speed.
Yes.
What's the plot?
The plot.
I'm not mad about it. Echo travels to the sunken city of Atlantis. Okay, so we are a common-ass game in the 90s. Got it. Why does the cover art look like that photo, the meme that people post when they say everything is going to be perfect? It's like the dolphins and the rainbows.
Because Echo the Dolphin's the GOAT, man.
You put in Echo the Dolphin. Hey, that's your choice. You're allowed to do these things.
I pick only bangers. You're gonna hate my next one too?
Oh, no. And I think I have 2 certified picks after this.
Go ahead.
18 and 19 are 2 certified.
Hey, hit me with both of them then.
So at 18 we have Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid.
I almost had I had Big Boss.
Okay.
They're the same person.
Effectively. I'm not mad about anything with Metal Gear Solid. Now the next one I think is necessary.
Star Snake. Make sure you star your snake.
Okay.
Okay. Just letting you know.
Star my snake.
Hey, yo.
Do I still have gold stars around here somewhere?
All right, man. All right. Now you're taking a piss out of me. I was just making sure, bro.
The number 19 I had Doom Guy.
Did not have Doom Guy.
What?
No. It was Doom Guy or Master Chief. You remember who won the death battle? I picked Master Chief. I don't know. Like Doom Guy.
I understand.
Doom Guy's very close for me. If I didn't already swap out who I said number 20. 21 also I've now replaced because I had an epiphany. 21 was Luigi. Bye, Luigi. Yeah, Doom Guy's he's close, man. Especially because it's like the first shooter.
Yeah.
I'll admit, maybe it's my first blunder. But you give me Echo the Dolphin, you give me Doom Guy, there's an obvious choice.
I think you know me, and you'll hear it from a lot here. I got like a history thing behind me.
Yeah, I get it. I
like loading up on stuff going forward.
Yeah.
But.
So, was that your 19?
Yes. Doom Guy was number 19.
So, my 19, I have one thing to say.
Oh, no.
It's tail time. I have Gex at 19.
Who?
You know who Gex is. Look up Gex right now. Don't disrespect Gex. He's got 3 games. This man is a banger.
How am I spelling this?
Gex.
Okay, I heard.
Look at Gex.
Enter the Gecko.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Oh, you've never seen Gex?
No.
Oh my god, it's so good, bro. He just makes pop culture references from when his games were made, and it's so funny. No, but look at Gex 2 and Gex 3. He goes 3D. He goes from 2D to 3D. That's a banger. I'm platformer heavy in the front, and then I get into everything else.
Okay. So what are you at?
I'm at number 20.
Give me your 20.
I have Conquer.
Okay.
Just the first. It was from what other than putting Leisure Suit Larry, it was the first mature video game I ever remember. I could be wrong. Like, I know GTA, right, exists. But GTA, from what I know, wasn't like that until San Andreas. But Conquer was like, there was a talking shit, and there was the flower with the big tits, and it was a ridiculous video game. I don't know how it got made and put on a Nintendo console. Conquer gets the edge for me.
Okay. Sorry, these last few have thrown me too.
We get back to normalcy.
Echo the Dolphin and Gex just threw me for an absolute.
Hey, we can't beat you up that you missed them.
My brain is fried. I've saved my bullshit for the end. It'll be fun. We're gonna have a good time.
I put it throughout.
At number 20, this is another one. You could talk me out and into a different character from this franchise. I have Tracer from Overwatch. Me and Overwatch are estranged bedfellows, so I don't know much about them, and I don't play much about them.
I want to give them the credit that they could have deserved, but they are not on my list.
Okay.
And if I want you to know, if I were to have picked a character from Overwatch, it would have been Tracer.
Okay. That tracks. It is just the thing of what do, what not do.
So, my next one, I think we both have on here, and I bet you we have it written the same way.
Oh, no.
We are on number 21, right?
Yeah.
21, I have League of Legends.
I actually don't have a League of Legends thing on here.
I think that's the craziest one. Because this is the one I added.
I
Not having a League of Legends character, I think we would get crucified for that.
Listen, man, I picked WoW. It is what it is. No.
I understand, but like they are the two biggest games of all time.
And that's true. That's 100%
Yeah,
true.
like it's the biggest game of all time.
I won't lie to you. It is just... I won't lie. I won't... Okay. I won't lie to you.
I would say you keep not lying to me, but you're lying.
I don't only play MMORPGs. I don't play League. I don't play WoW. WoW was the one that came into my head and League didn't.
Yeah.
I do agree with you that I do think that they are just same level.
Yeah, the two names that come to my head, well, there's like three. It's Master Yi, Timu, and then Jinx, because of the Arcane show. And like Jinx has always been popular, and then that just skyrocketed her thing, so I'm probably going to end up going with Jinx. But yeah, League of Legends, I think, definitely deserves it.
Yeah. In fact, over the next 4 picks, you tell me who is stupid and I should drop.
No.
Because you have convinced me.
I know.
And I actually don't...
Duck Hunt Dog.
No.
I am so upset that he's on that list.
Because the next 4 are... Okay. 2 games are games that I quite like. One game is one of the most popular of all time, and one game just represents a franchise that I don't like that sells a lot.
Okay.
So, like, you pick, and I'll drop one. Maybe. Probably.
Okay.
But we'll see. So first, at number 21, I have Alex Mason. Do you know who Alex Mason is?
Nope.
He is the main player character from Call of Duty Black Ops.
I have a Call of Duty character.
Okay.
I have Captain Price.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie to you. I played maybe 3 Call of Duty games, and that was it. They overall bore me.
Oh, Mason. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Black Ops guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one strapped in the chair in the thing.
Yep.
Does all the stuff. He's
I don't hate that.
prevalent through most of the early Black Ops games, if not all of them. I don't know. I did not play.
I would say, yeah, I think it's Mason, Price, and Soap would probably be your 3 options there.
Yeah.
Maybe Dragunov, just from the cult.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have. We both have Call of Duty. I'm kind of shocked.
I played them when I was younger. They were the popular thing to play.
Okay, give me the 4 in a row.
Okay, next I have Lilith from Borderlands. I quite like Borderlands. I have a lot of fun with those games. Lilith is apparently the popular option. I think any Vault Hunter in this spot would be a lot of fun because I think you could do a lot with the Borderlands.
I would argue you put if you're going to do Borderlands, you pick Claptrap.
So, like, I hear you. However, fuck Claptrap.
Sorry, bro. That's their franchise. That or Handsome Jack. I wouldn't hate picking Handsome Jack.
I'll change it out for Handsome Jack.
Yeah, because that just seems like fun.
Yeah, I won't argue. Handsome. I'm worked. I get worked by Borderlands. I don't like Claptrap. I don't like Claptrap because they don't fucking want me to like him. So I am the person that gets annoyed with him.
Yes.
And like I understand that's the point. That's why I say I'm getting worked. But like I like the Borderlands. I love the games. I like the style. That movie fucking sucked, which everyone saw coming. But I think just like you said, fun stylistically to work with.
Yeah.
Then I have Michael DeSantis from GTA 5, a GTA 5 character. Pick one. One of
So
those.
I understand
Yeah.
picking GTA 5. It's the greatest video game probably ever made.
Uh-huh.
I don't have one.
Okay.
Which now makes me feel stupid. But I don't think the story characters from GTA 5 are what make GTA 5 good.
So I agree with you. However, it is easier, as someone who does this a lot at the end of the list, it feels easier to just pick one of the named characters. Honestly, you could even potentially do all the story characters as separate skins because their actual attributes don't matter. And just have them do whatever in the actual game. In like a kind of like how Minecraft Steve is in Smash Bros.
If we were to do that, then I think we can star Michael. Because I have CJ and Big Smoke from San Andreas. So if we wanted to be that GTA main character and then make CJ, Big Smoke, Nico, Michael, Trevor, and Franklin just do those skins,
and then
I'm fine with that.
They just do general GTA stuff, yeah. One of those, this is that franchise.
Perfect.
Okay.
I'm happy we agree.
Yeah, this I can work with.
Okay, and then this should be the last one, right?
Yes.
The last of the 4?
Yep. And it's Arthur Morgan. He's the main character from
Start.
Okay. All right. Not going to lie, I thought either GTA 5 or Black Ops were going to get the boot there. That you were going to be like,
I think I actually just have to pick Handsome Jack, though. Because I have all those other franchises. But I don't have Mason, but I have Price.
Yeah. Oh, that's the one I like, though. Who is this discussion against? Who am I potentially putting in here? League of Legends. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. If there's enough, you don't have to pick from those 4.
We'll circle back.
We'll circle back.
After number 40, we'll circle back.
Yeah, there is a somebody is coming off for League of Legends.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. So what number did you get to?
So my next one that I haven't said is number 25. So let's get to number.
Okay,
25.
I'm gonna run through because I have a bunch of these already starred.
Okay.
I can go all the way to 26 actually.
Okay.
22 I had Kratos.
Yeah.
23 I had Arthur Morgan. 24 I had my Tekken rep Heihachi. 25 I had Ryu, and 26 I had Link.
Okay. So my 25, we're starting to come out of the. We're not quite out of there yet. We're not out of there till after number 30, but we're starting to get more to the. I'm not just listing franchises that are popular. I'm also listing franchises that are popular that I like.
Okay.
So I get to go, no, do this because it'll be fun. So number 25, I have spelled wrong. Number 25, I have Big Daddy from BioShock.
What a franchise I forgot. Oh, that's a good pick. I don't hate that.
It could be the main character Jack, but that's not fun. Let's do the Big Daddies.
Big Daddy. There's a reason why Big Daddy was in the PlayStation All-Star game. Like that's a banger pick. I didn't even think about that, but great pick.
Thank you.
And that was your what? 26?
That was 25.
Okay, yeah, go ahead because I'm all the way down at 27.
At 26, I have Dante from Devil May Cry.
Just off. He's my 51. I thought about Dante and I was like, oh, I really should probably have Dante, and I just.
And I'm going to tell you something.
Just off.
And I'm going to tell you something that any viewer might understand, may not understand. Before I played the Devil May Cry games, I was more tepid on Dante. Just on the, yeah, it's a cool thing. People tend to like him. Then I played those games, and now it's like, oh no, he's in.
Yeah, Dante, he's a legend.
We're going to have a good time.
Yeah. Oh, keep going. This should be your 27, right?
Yeah.
Hit me with it.
Oh, I might actually take him out. I'll get your opinion on this. I have Joker from Persona 5.
I didn't have a Persona character, and if I were to drop anybody from your list so far, I'd drop Joker.
Okay, we agree on that. Okay, I am. I'm going to drop Joker for a League rep.
Alright, so now I can star the League rep.
Let's say, I won't lie, Joker came in late. He
Yeah.
came in very late into the list. I think I knocked someone off or moved someone down to my final 10 because I decided that they were more of a personal pick than a actual pick. So I ended up moving him up. And then I'm going to let you know now, Master Chief is my 28. So I'm technically at 29 right now.
Okay, we 28 was my Scorpion, so I just have my 27.
Okay.
I have Matt.
Who? From what?
This is the name I had on my list that I was like, I don't know who this is, but I have Matt.
So I'm going to need you to tell me who it is.
You know who Matt is.
Do I?
Every single person listening to this and who will ever hear this knows exactly who Matt is.
I don't know if I do.
You do. You're not remembering it right now, but you know who Matt is.
Okay, I believe you, but you're going to have to...
It's 2008. You have one game for your Wii. You get to the final level of any sports game, you face Matt from Wii Sports. The greatest sportsman of all time.
You've done it.
I have done it. I cooked.
I stared at the line on the best-selling video games of all time that said Wii Sports, and I'm like, this is a me game. I can't include a character from it.
Yes, you can.
Apparently, we can.
I love
we
Matt.
did.
Matt is the GOAT, man. That's my favorite pick so far. Oh. You good, man?
What number was that for you?
That was my 27, and my 28 is Scorpion.
Okay. Do your 29. We'll come back.
So here is my my ice climber allegory. I have Toe Jam and Earl.
Who?
You don't know about Toe Jam and Earl, bro? Look up Toe Jam and Earl. Toe Jam and Earl was a banger. Look at my man Toe Jam. Look at my man
What
Toe
is
Jam.
this?
What do you mean? What is this? One of the greatest games to ever be made. Look at Toe Jam and Earl, bro. That's us. If we were a video game, that's us. They're jamming. I do not know what you do in that game, but God, do I love those two little Scrimblow guys.
HAYD.
You just be walking around finding stuff, I think. But it's Toe Jam and Earl, bro. You don't know this? When I was with a little council when I made this, I said Toe Jam and Earl. Everybody went, yo! So it's definitely, it's certified.
If you and I were 10 years older, it is clear to me that you would have grown up with a Sega Genesis and I would have grown up with an NES. It's clear to me now that is just...
I can like stuff, bro.
Every one of these bullshit ass
First
games
of all,
you've brought up.
I was a only child. I would have had both.
Every single one of these bullshit ass games that you brought up were all from the Sega Genesis.
Yo, leave the Sega Genesis because they be making bangers, bro. It was the console wars.
Can't believe they went out of business.
Yeah, I can't believe they lost, right? With Echo and Toe Jam and Earl.
So my number 29, I have Lara Croft, the Tomb Raider.
Okay, so before I get crucified,
If you have Nathan Drake, it counts.
no,
Okay.
because I literally said I'm not doing Nathan Drake, and I don't think I'm gonna do Lara Croft, but I'm wrong.
Okay. I was gonna say it's okay to not do Nathan Drake, but if you do him instead of Lara Croft, it counts, and I'm not hearing it out.
Yeah, no, I should just have Lara Croft, but I don't.
Probably, yeah. Those games are pretty instrumental. Toe Jam and Earl.
Okay, all right. Lara Croft's gonna make the list.
Oh no.
At 32, I had Morgan from Darkstalkers. That was a personal pick. I understand it doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna put Lara Croft.
It's not that doesn't make any sense. It's that you're acknowledging for the first time that one of the picks don't make sense after so much of this list.
Bro, because you need the weird picks, bro.
Okay.
You can't just pick the most popular ones. You gotta have a couple of curveballs.
Yeah.
There are 3 picks on this list you're gonna fucking hate, and I cannot wait to get there, bro.
There's more?
There's so many more, bro.
Okay, so are we both at number 30? Or do you still have a 29 to give?
My 30 is Mega Man.
Okay. So my 30,
I have a run of things that have already been said.
Okay, I'm going to do my 30 and then we'll do your run and we'll match back up. My number 30, this is the last of my... I looked at the list and I compiled. And I actually don't think I played this game despite me saying that earlier. We had made that point. I have Sora from Kingdom Hearts.
I
People
also have Sora.
Okay.
Sora came in at 46 for me. That's how late I thought about Sora.
Sora is the last one on the named characters. And then I have a run of games that we have not said. Well, there's 2 on these next 10 that we have said, actually. Diablo and World of Warcraft. And I don't think any of them actually... One of them does have a name, but I'll challenge you to name him when we get to it.
Yeah.
So.
I have a couple of... I had games where you just play as a main character that's not named. I didn't pick. There's a whole section of games that I absolutely hate that I stood on business and was like, I'm not picking these games. Sorry for those people who like those games. And it's a bunch of people that love those games. And I just think you're dumb.
Okay.
So my run of characters that are all named, Mega Man, Leon Kennedy, Lara Croft, Pikachu, Cloud, all the way to... That's my 30 to 34.
Okay. So, in no particular order, I can give you... I'll give you 31, 32, and 33. I'm going to give you the name of the game. You either play as an unnamed character or you name the character at the beginning of the game. I actually think I've managed for all of these to be a little bit different. There are some that are some kind of similar, but I don't think any of them are too similar. So the first one I have player character from Ark Survival Evolved. Apparently that game is stupid popular. I played that game. It's fine. I feel like you could do a lot of dinosaur fun with that.
Yeah.
With the man in the
I don't hate it. I know it's massive.
Yeah.
Just not the section of the internet I'm in.
Yeah. I'm not in that section either, but when I was looking at the numbers last night, I was like, really? Because, like, I played it. I have it. Next, I have Stardew Valley. Give me a little pixel art farmer trying to kill people, and I'm here.
I don't hate it.
And I'm here for it.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Do you have an Animal Crossing
I
representative?
do not.
That's heresy. I don't either.
Deal.
Let me make sure. I don't have one. We both should.
I understand that New Horizons sold 1 billion copies.
Well, it got boosted by COVID. Let's all chill out. That game is not that good.
But, like, and that's where I'm getting to.
Yeah.
I think if you when you compare Animal Crossing directly to games like it, I don't think it holds up. I do
agree.
not think Animal Crossing
You know
holds
what?
up next
Never
to
mind.
Stardew Valley.
You're right. You're right. Everybody else is wrong.
Yeah.
We can stand on that.
Yeah. If you cannot compare Animal Crossing directly to Stardew Valley, it just fails. It does not.
Stand on business, game.
So,
I love that for you.
I like Stardew Valley. Obviously I like Stardew Valley. I like Animal Crossing. It's good.
He sucks in Smash anyway. I don't want him again. How about that?
No, I'll take Isabel back in Smash.
That's different. That's not what I'm talking about. We all know who that little red shirt kid I hated.
When I play him, he has a Bumblebee shirt, but that's just me.
I'm not getting started.
Okay. And then 33, I have potentially one of the greatest video games of all time. I think there's a lot of fun to do with this character. I have Portal.
Oh,
Portal/Portal.
No, that's the girl. Oh, what is her name? Shell.
Does she actually?
Shell. Yeah. I think in Portal 1 you play as Shell, and then Portal 2 you play as the 2 robots. I do not know the robots' names, but you play as the robots.
I've played Portal. It's good. Like that. That sounded so dismissive the way I said I played Portal.
No, Portal's good.
I did. It's good. I could not remember a name of the player character or anything, but I think there's a lot of fun to do with attacks and portals and stuff like that. He's thinking.
I did. I just had. Oh no! I'm gonna have to lose one of my Scrimblow Me characters.
Oh my god.
No, I don't. I can get rid of you.
Oh yeah, the player character in both Portal and Portal 2 is named Shell.
Shell. Okay.
Cool.
The co-op mode in Portal 2 you play as the robots. That's what it is.
I am going to actually add her name in here, so that way it's listed.
Is that the one where you challenge me to name the character?
We can, if you know the name of the character and I'm just stupid. Oh no, the next one is I did find the name of this character.
Oh, okay.
And we're gonna see.
See
this is another you create the character, and I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a little bit more. I have played this game. It's a little bit less that I like this game and think its franchise should be represented, and more it brings a style that we can play with. And I have the player character from Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah, no, never.
Do you know his name?
No, because it's a shitty game.
It's not a great game, though.
No, I would never have that. I think that's your worst pick so far. That one's bad.
I agree with you, and I stand by it.
I love that for you.
His name is V, if you're curious.
Nope, I'm not.
Okay.
Shitty fucking game.
35 was Diablo, so take me to... Or you're not at 36, I assume.
I am at 35.
Okay, so...
35, I would say, has had one of the biggest impacts on culture, pop culture, of any character in video games.
I'm so afraid that you're going to catch me lacking here. Or this is going to be a bullshit pick. It's going to be a bullshit pick.
It's not going to be a bullshit pick, but you couldn't pick him because of your rule. This is my last second character from a franchise.
I take a step back.
Has one of the most iconic songs from video games of all time. And I'm picking the One-Winged Angel, Sephiroth.
Okay.
Sephiroth, I think, is... Honestly, I could have not done Bowser and done Sephiroth till get this is Mr. Villain. This is the villain. But I did the first villain and then I think the best villain to ever exist in video games. I think there's a conversation between Bowser, Akuma, Shang Tsung, and Sephiroth. I think there's it's hard to think of it, he is Mr. Villain.
Yeah.
So I stand with Sephiroth. I think Sephiroth is amazing.
No, that's cool as hell. I like Sephiroth. I agree with you. He made the short list. There were points where I was like, do I want Sephiroth in here? Do I boot Cloud? And then when you sit down and think about it, no, Cloud should probably be staying. But Sephiroth is cool.
And you know what? I wouldn't be mad at Sephiroth over Cloud. I really wouldn't. 36? Is that where you're at?
Yes.
My 36 is a fighting game you don't have represented. I went with the most popular Soul Calibur
Okay.
character, and I went with Poison Ivy.
All right. I looked at Soul Calibur, looked at Dead in its eyes, said you're overrated, and left.
I think that's crazy, but okay. There's an argument that Soul Calibur 2 is the greatest fighting game of all time.
I do have another fighting game rep on this list, but it is in my final 10.
Okay. I think I'm done.
Because it is a game that I hold very near and dear to my heart.
That's going to be some bullshit, then. All right. Go ahead. What's your 36?
36, I have it listed on here so I remembered. It is meant to be... So I have listed Elden Ring / Dark Souls, a Souls-like game representative. You can give him some bullshit name.
Yeah,
so
this
he
is
can do
this,
his
but
bullshit.
this is that bullshit I was talking about earlier.
He can do his parries and his dodges. I understand that Elden Ring, Dark Souls, Blood, I understand they're all different games, but they're not. I don't need 3 reps for them. I think 1 rep might be fun. That's it. Just 1, and you can call it Souls-like. You can give him a bullshit name.
The only thing I would accept here is if you just pick the main guy from Sekiro.
Sure.
Because that's the only good Souls-like game.
Sure, that's fine.
Everything else is bad.
I can live with that. Like
cool.
And you know something? I almost disagree with you that everything else is bad, but I cannot, because I feel like I get very close early on with like Doom Guy and Halo and Master Chief of them being similar. If you put a Bloodborne rep, a Dark Souls rep, an Elden Ring rep, you put 3 of the exact same character.
Yeah.
And,
the Fire Emblem problem.
Yeah, and like, I want them to be enough different. I can live with Sekiro. That's fine. That works for me.
And that works for me. It's the only one I'll allow.
36 Souls-like character. 1. And we're done.
So I don't like that you called me out on being a Sega guy. Because I think I've just realized that I actually have more Sega-owned characters than Nintendo. Thank you, Echo the Dolphin. And Toe Jam and Arrow. It's one of the... This is a Sega franchise that has, like, continued... Like, and they continue to make games, and they're good games. And I absolutely love this franchise. Like, the GameCube has a version of this game that I think is just perfect. It's like... I would argue I think it's the best party game of all time. I love this game. I have II from Super Monkey Ball.
Okay.
You have the other monkeys as the skins.
Yeah. This is a better weird pick than your other weird picks.
Yeah, I genuinely think it's probably the 3rd biggest Sega franchise.
Let's say I think this one.
I think it's Sonic, Persona, and then I don't know what you say after those 2. Go ahead.
That's later.
No,
but you've mentioned them many times.
Go ahead. Skip ahead. No, what? Tell me it's bigger than Super Monkey Ball.
No, because he opens he opens the chapter.
Okay. We'll argue it when we get there then. But I can't think of it. Maybe I'm wrong. And I'm open to be wrong.
You're not going to think you're wrong, and we're gonna fight.
We'll see. No, I'm not as shrewd as I used to be in my young age.
Number 37, was that 37?
That was my 37.
Okay, I have the Dragonborn from Skyrim.
Dovahkiin almost made it for me.
Okay. You just make him... That's the one I think that comes... The Souls-like, Dragonborn, and number 38, I feel like come close to being the same, but you can style them to work very differently.
When you do Sekiro, they become different.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, I think... Because a lot of them are based off of melee and dodging, but I think... And you can also just delve into more magic stuff with the Skyrim and the shouts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I think there's enough to make those 2 and the next one different. I'm surprised I haven't heard the next one from you. So, do you want to do 37 or you want me to go right to 38?
I think you should go right to 38 because my 38 is bullshit and you're going to hate it.
I have the Hunter from Monster Hunter.
Didn't make my list.
Give me some weird-ass weapon bullshit.
I think it will be fun. I do agree. Probably Capcom's best franchise at the moment. And has been for, well, other than Street Fighter. Probably should be on my list.
I forget how much I love those games until I pick up one of them and actually play it and start going for a bit.
I'm not going to put it on my list, but I would probably replace Poison Ivy for them if I would have thought of them first. But I also think Soul Calibur deserves a rep. And I'm not willing to get rid of any of my weird picks going forward. Yeah, I'm not. So, 38. There's a market that we have completely dismissed.
Okay.
It's usually rampant with casuals and whales.
Oh yeah, I thought heavy.
The mobile gaming market is a massive market, and I just went with the Clash of Clans Viking.
Sure. I thought about both Clash of Clans and Angry Birds, and in the end, neither of them made it for me.
Angry Birds, I thought about second. I was like, I'm not doing Angry Birds. Then I was like, I'll do Flappy Bird. And I was like, I ain't doing that shit either. But then I was like, Clash of Clans is like massive. And it's so massive, it made a second game, and it's also just as popular with Clash Royale. So they have gas, man.
Yeah, they do. Absolutely.
Yeah. So I went with the Clash Viking. I thought you would hate that, but I'm happy you don't.
I don't hate it. I would maybe pick a different character from Clash, maybe a P.E.K.K.A. Maybe
I thought the Hog
Barbarian
Rider.
King.
I thought the Hog Rider.
No, I don't think adding someone from Clash of Clans, again, I thought about it. I ended up not going with it, but mobile gaming, I feel like mobile gaming doesn't get a lot of fair shakes because so many mobile games are bullshit.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good ones. I've been playing Balatro lately.
Balatros banger.
Very, very good game. Just to kind of shout out some mobile gaming stuff. I do think good mobile games are good.
Yeah.
There's just not a lot of them. But yeah, Clash of Clans is a banger. I had a recent Clash of Clans resurgence earlier this year.
There you go.
So
39 I have is my GTA rep character.
Okay.
So just go ahead and go do your 39 and 40.
39 was my World of Warcraft character.
Oh, cool.
So we made it to 40.
There we go. We're at 40.
40, I have him listed as Racer. I think we should somehow include Gran Turismo into this game. We don't need to do another racing game, but this is one of the most popular racing games of all time.
I hear you.
Oh boy.
It's hard for me to not say I think Forza's better.
You'd be wrong.
But the thing is, they do two very different things.
And
Gran Turismo is the race sim.
Yeah. And
Forza's the greatest car game of all time.
And I will even go as far to say that I like other car games more than Gran Turismo, but there's also, and like I like to talk about the history thing.
Yeah.
Gran Turismo
is that you're 1,000% correct.
It's the game we have. There's movies about competitions that they've held to then propel people. Actually, that Gran Turismo movie that's about
is a banger.
Absolute banger. I turned that on off of the idea of maybe I'll see David Harbour do something funny, and the entire movie is.
I could not find a single soul to go see that movie with me in the theaters. I'm like, that movie's gonna be good. Like, you ever just had that inkling of like, everybody thinks it's gonna be bullshit, and I'm like, no, that movie's gonna be good, and it ends up being good.
Yeah. So, and I think
I don't hate it.
We've had in other games we've had a racer make an appearance, and we get something together that still works and still incorporates everything, and I think we can do it and be focused on.
My only thing it'd be like, Gran Turismo is the race sim. It is more important. I would also say, I don't know how you make a moveset around a Gran Turismo racer, but I can see you make one around a Forza racer. But that's just my personal opinion. I don't hate the Gran Turismo shout. So I stand on 10 toes, King. That was a great pick.
So go ahead and get yourself to number 40.
At 40, I have Cooking Mama.
She's not there, but I understand.
She should be in Smash. She's the greatest video game character of all time. I needed a girl game, and I wasn't putting a sim. Sims are close, though. Is Sims on your list?
We're going to get to... This Final 10 is going to be a good time.
I was like, I need a game for the girlies. I went with Cookie Mama.
I'm not going to lie to you. How I have my last 10 structured is the first 5 are mainly just nepotism picks. These are 5 games that maybe don't deserve to be here, but I fucking love them, so they're going to be here. The last 5, I think I cooked, and I probably didn't, but I think I did.
I love that.
So we're in the last 10 now.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead with 41 and 42 because they've already been said. Well,
Okay.
You have Mason. Like I said, I have Captain Price at 41.
Yep.
And 42, I have Pac-Man.
Okay. 41, I have Kazuma Kiryu from Yakuza / Like a Dragon. He should be on your list. He's custom built for a game like this, and I think it's stupid that you don't have him.
I would argue if you're going to do because that game is not big over here. It's not. It is half the size of any of the other similar games like that. I think it's massive in Japan.
Okay, so
I would argue if you're going to do a Japan-based game, we should have a Dragon Quest character on here. There is more hype and more history for Dragon Quest than there is that Like a Dragon. I don't hate it, But it's just, it wouldn't make my list.
I can hear you on the, if I use that argument, then Dragon Quest should probably be included. However, that wasn't going to be my argument. I just think you're underselling it, and both Yakuza 6 Zero and Yakuza Like a Dragon were huge releases over here.
Yeah, I think they're cute, but they're just not as big as other things. Like, every other player, like, any of the, I would take the Dark Souls games over it. I would take the Red Dead. There's so many other characters that are getting over the Yakuza characters.
And all the games you listed are on here.
Yeah, and that's fine. Yeah, but I just...
and a lot of it is that playing those games, it feels custom built. It is a beat 'em up. The way that you play those games, not Like a Dragon, the American Like a Dragon. That's a turn-based one. But all of the Yakuza games are almost like button spamming beat 'em ups. It just feels like it needs to translate. And those games are awesome. At number 42, I have a Satisfactory character. You ever played Satisfactory?
No.
It is a first-person Factorio-type game where you build a factory on an alien planet.
So it's some bullshit. Gotcha.
I think it could be really fun.
I'm sure it could be.
You know, because you do get some melee weapons to deal with some of the the more aggressive flora and fauna.
I almost had a Lethal Company character on here. For how that game put the internet in a chokehold for the 3 months that it did, I almost had it. I also almost had a Fall Guys.
Okay.
Almost had the Fall Guy.
Right.
But
I looked very hard at Among Us as well.
Among Us 2 is a character on my in my thoughts, but I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I refuse.
Okay, so you want to get us to 42?
I already was. That was my Captain President Pac-Man. I'm at 43. I'm waiting for you.
Okay, hold up. 43 is where I have The Sims.
I don't hate it.
The amount of...
It's for the girlies.
The amount of open... So yes, for the girls. But also the amount of open-endedness that a Sims game takes lends itself to so much... It's almost like Game & Watch or the Wii Fit trainer in Smash. There's so much openness you can do with this character.
Down B, I want the Grim Reaper. So my 43, I think I've come to realize that this guy probably isn't on your list.
It's
and
possible.
that makes me sad.
Oh no.
Cuphead.
Yeah, that makes me sad too now that you say him. I'm not currently in a willing position to swap anything, but I am sad.
That's very sad.
I'm sad.
Poor Cuphead.
Poor Cuphead, man. Missed out on Smash and missed out on this.
And I don't think any of these characters are going to make your list, so I just want to shout out a couple indie characters, because I don't think we were very nice to the indie characters.
I am not 100% sure, but I think 3 of those are indie characters. Now,
Shut up. I will wait.
Do I think any of them are the ones you shout out? I don't.
There's a good chance.
It is possible. I actually don't know if that game is considered an indie game or not. I would like to think that it is.
I will wait. Then I will shout out the indie games at the end.
Okay.
Because I had 3 like major indie games that didn't make my list. That if I didn't love my absolute bullshit that I love, they would be on my list.
I don't know if they are. Let's just wait until the end anyway.
Yeah, I'll wait.
I'm unsure.
So shout out to everybody we haven't said.
You want to do 44 or do I do 44? You
didn't do your 43, did you?
43 was The Sims.
You can do your 44 because you're going to hate mine.
You might hate mine too.
Go ahead.
44 is my last fighting game rep. I went around and around on this one.
This is that game you like. I wonder what bullshit this is.
I knew that number 44 was going to be a Guilty Gear character.
I don't hate this. I don't hate this opinion.
The question was, who? It could be Soul Bad Guy. He's the only antagonist.
I know.
It could be May, who is my personal favorite. And then I sat down and I went, no, let's have fun. So I have Faust.
Yeah, Faust is the goat.
If you don't know who
he's the massive grappler, right?
He's the one that wears a doctor's coat and a paper bag on his head.
Yes. Oh no, yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, Faust is a banger.
If you don't know who it is and you're listening, I recommend looking up highlights. His moveset is weird. He's weird, and I secretly love him, but I don't love him as much as my jellyfish pirates. But I decided that he would be more fun.
Yeah, banger.
But I don't know though, because like a 5-foot girl swinging around an anchor as big as her is also hilarious.
That's mine, right? Or
It's
no,
May.
yeah,
It's May.
May. May is the GOAT. I think May is amazing,
And
but
also
I don't
Soul,
hate.
Soul Bad Guy with his sword, the sword that is also a lighter.
Yeah, there's so many cool characters from Guilty. I'm not mad. 44, I have the dinosaur. From when your internet goes out, and you get to play that little game where you hop the cactuses.
No, this is some bullshit I like. I'm gonna hold that till the end. There was someone that almost made my list that I will bring back.
I am the greatest weird pick guy of all time.
But I do like the Google Chrome dinosaur.
Bro, I was sitting here making my list with all the boys, and we're going down, we're getting near the end. I'm like, man, I only got like 7 spots left. And I was going through, I was like, I got 40, and I started naming them, and they're like, I was like, all right, so who do you guys have for 45? And give me 45. They're like, I thought you were on 44. I said, no, I have dinosaur. And they're like, what? And then one guy goes, Turok? I'm like, no, I got dinosaur. And 3 guys are looking at me like, what? I'm like, dinosaur. And then one of them goes, are you talking about the dinosaur from when your internet goes out? I said, yes.
That's goated. No, I love that one. That's some bullshit I'm into.
I love that shit.
I don't like bullshit from stupid games that had one sequel maybe in the 80s or 90s. But this nonsense built-in game for some bullshit, this is fun. I love this.
So at 45, I have Earthworm Jim.
Who the fuck is Earthworm?
Don't you disrespect Earthworm Jim!
That's why. That's another second game.
Don't disrespect Earthworm Jim, he's the goat. You love Earthworm Jim.
What is this?
You love Earthworm Jim!
Playmates toys?
Yeah!
Don't miss the cancel.
Cancel games. Bro, everybody loves Earthworm Jim, bro. Just look up a picture of him. Just look at him. He's cool as shit.
You know what? I do think I've seen this man.
You have seen him before, because he's Earthworm Jim!
How's an Earthworm?
He had a cartoon when we were a kid.
Yes, because he was created by a toy company.
Because he's the GOAT. He's the one guy I wanted in Smash. If you were to let me pick one character, Earthworm Jim is my character.
Okay.
I just love you. It's not some bullshit from a game nobody's heard. Like, oh, you mean like this?
Why have you done? Why have I let you talk me into this? This is why you have to talk me into these things normally. It's been so long that I forgot.
What do you mean?
So number 45, I would go as far to say that even that this is probably my last Nepo pick and this is just straight up a character from the game that we're going to do. I don't think it's named in the game, but I picked the sheep from Cult of the Lamb, the main player character. Have you played this game?
Yeah.
Yeah. You start a cult. You have a cult leader in this game. That's my shit.
Whatever works for you, man. I won't judge you for your picks, man. If you like them, you like them, man.
This is a modern game that is beloved.
That's fine. You have modern games that people like. I have old games that people like. We're just,
no one's heard of.
don't say that. I'll beat your ass.
These last 5 are stupid.
Listen to me, brother.
My last 5 are going to be stupid. But let's go ahead and let's get your number 45.
That was Earthworm Jim.
Okay. So do you want to do 46?
My 46 is 4.
Okay. So my 46... So, you don't really play as a character in this game. But I think we can insert human and have him do the actions of this game. And I've aptly named him Gary.
From Just Dance.
No, but that sounds also...
Oh, that's what I thought we were going. Go ahead.
Gary from Gary's Mod.
It's a massive game.
It is a game. It is like the sandbox game. So it's again hard to be like, oh yes, this is a character from the game, but there's so many things that people do in it.
Yeah. That's hard, man. I don't know how you do that, but I can't.
That's what I'm here for. That's what these we're gonna do weird shit on these last ones.
Okay.
I've
Gary
decided.
from Gary's Mind. I don't hate it. 47. Is that where we're at?
Yep.
I have TF2.
Okay.
I don't know who. Like, I think it's a 3-horse race. I think it's Soldier, Scout, and Demo Man. I think my personal pick is probably Demo Man, just because it plays so many different ways. But I could say the same thing for Soldier. And I actually think I would do Soldier, because I just think he's the most fun. But honestly, it could be any of them. It could be Spy, Sniper. I don't care. But I just think they're all sick. And I think TF2 is one of the biggest shooters of all time.
I saw it. I thought about it. Thought really hard about it. Because I was like, Team Fortress 2. Because that's one of the games that you hear. Even if you're not around it makes the crossover and you hear it. I ended up not adding anyone from it.
Yeah. Cyberpunk over TF2 is crazy. That's nuts.
Listen, man, that Keanu Reeves money.
That Keanu Reeves money, yeah. Maybe if the game fucking turned on.
It had a good animated series, too.
That it did, I'll say that. 48, I had Big Boss.
Okay.
That's just the snake one.
I'm all the way back at 47. Still.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
It's already... my last two are... You're never going to do another list with me again.
Okay.
And I'm confident on it. Maybe not the last one, but one of them.
I have to ask you a question before we say number 47.
Okay.
Have you ever played Pico Park?
No.
Is that no, we're not doing this bullshit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So Pico Park is a cooperative game where you and everyone has to get to the end and you play as these little creatures. This is my Ice Climbers pick.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, no, I've seen this game before.
Yeah.
I don't hate that.
This game's... And actual shout out, if you have a group of friends...
Game is fun.
You and the boy would love this game.
Yeah.
Especially if you let some of them drink or smoke beforehand.
I'm sure.
You would probably get frustrated.
These are the games that make me want to kill myself.
But I think doing, again, like an Ice Climbers thing, having 3 or 4 of them on the screen at once and having them work together could be a lot of weirdness that could really work out.
Yes.
So we're at what? 48? 48. I have a character that I have created to work for this franchise, and I've named him the Guitar Hero.
I don't hate it. I didn't know how to do...
I didn't do Just Dance, but I did do Guitar Hero. I need a rhythm game rep.
Honestly, you know what you do here? You just get Slash's rights.
Facts.
You just get Slash's rights and put him in the game.
We bend the rules.
Yes.
To just have Slash be our Guitar Hero.
I love that.
And have him run people down with his guitar prowess.
We love that. Guitar Hero is a stoner, by the way.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, no, I would hate play. If you main Guitar Hero, I'm kicking you in the face, bro. I think you should just do your 49 and 50, and then I'll end off on my 49 and 50.
Okay. So I've named 49 is a character that I've concocted that I've named Crack. That's CRACH. This stands for Create a Character. This is our stand-in for every single Create a Character in every single sports game that's ever existed. Creating a character is a giant part of video gaming. I have put in ones that rep specific franchises. It would be near impossible.
Superstar. That's what if you're
Superstar
doing the
works.
Superstar, because I know there's Superstar mode in FIFA, Madden, and 2K. They all have Superstar.
And then
modes.
your default name in the WWE games is the Superstar. So
yeah.
I think that works.
And then you can just have it. Honestly, this is what I would do. Maybe. Oh no, you can't do. Because I was thinking maybe doing like the grids, where kind of like it's green grid and it comes out almost like in Smash Brothers, some of the multi-mans, where it looks like almost like Tron almost. Do that and then like up air turns into like LeBron doing a layup or something, and then like having it just parts of your body turn into stuff from the sports games.
Yeah, I just think having one big reference, because sports games are a huge part of gaming, and it's hard to include them because they're all licensed properties.
Yeah, that's why I did Tecmo Bowl in the beginning.
And when you said it, I was just like, oh, I got something for you.
Yeah, I love that. That's a good choice. I like that. And hit me with your 50. Hit me with your last guy.
So my final one is single-handedly the most important character in gaming history.
Shake my hand.
Oh no.
I think our 50s are the same. Go ahead.
Do you want to do your 49?
No, I want you to do your 50.
So I've chosen the game dev.
Oh. No. I sprung my load too soon.
It better be good. The game dev, I want a neckbeard in a chair, typing on a keyboard, just poning these dev.
The game dev.
I've wanted to do this in a fighting game for so long. Have the coder, the person that made the game, in the game, manipulating the game. And I think in a game like this that is kind of dedicated to all of gaming, it is the perfect opportunity. It'd be like putting Sakurai in Smash. Like, it's just...
I guess, man. Actually, it's meta, but I can't hate it.
And that's my last one. Saved for last for that reason.
So, 49.
Okay.
Classic. This is a classic character. This is my Game & Watch. I have the ship from Asteroids.
Okay. No, I don't hate that.
Banger.
I think it's weird and I think it's hard to do, but I don't hate it.
I would argue he has only 2 moves. I think he should be able to move, jump, and shoot, and that's it.
Can he, like, shoot to the side?
Yeah, just like you can in Asteroids, man.
Okay.
Just give him free flight.
Oh, yeah.
That's the penalty. You can fly around, but you only have 1 move.
Okay.
And 50, probably the biggest character from I would argue, the biggest game of all time. I have Peely from Fortnite.
Oh, okay. I thought about Fortnite. I don't hate any of those. None of those do much for me. I think the ship from Asteroid's cool. I didn't include Fortnite because Fortnite included me. If that made sense. If that makes sense.
I was like, Fortnite is the only game I don't think you can argue with. Like, no, this is probably the biggest game of all time. This is like this is our step towards like. Fortnite proves that the metaverse can work.
Yeah.
And that's the next step. Fortnite, I think, has to be representative.
Yeah. I gotcha.
That was fun.
That was fun, he says.
So, characters we didn't name. I got indie games out the ass.
Yeah.
Isaac from Binding of Isaac.
Okay.
Super Meat Boy. The Castle Crashers. Goose from Untitled Goose Game.
I thought very hard about Super Meat Boy.
I did too. The Lethal Company guys, Among Us. Big ass games we didn't talk about. I thought about there's the Last of Us crew. Any of those guys. Isaac from Dead Space. A massive game. And then
you have obviously
Dragon Quest we didn't do.
We didn't do Dragon Quest. You mentioned Shovel Knight earlier. There's also Hollow Knight.
Yep.
I wanted to also do The Messenger or any of the Ninja Gaiden games, and I couldn't figure out a thing in for.
Girl from Celeste.
Girl from Celeste. We also didn't mention either of the Silent Hill games, which I went around and about.
It would have just been Pyramid Head, because I don't think you could say anybody else. Like, Pyramid Head, that's Silent Hill. So, but I don't, if either of us had Pyramid Head, I wouldn't have hated it. I actually think that's a banger pick. I'm kind of upset I didn't think about it. You know what's crazy? I saw the Silent Hill movie before playing it as a game, so I always assume it's a movie first. And it kind of just took it out of it for me.
Yeah.
You don't know how bad I wanted to put a Digimon in this game. You don't know how bad I wanted to do that. But they were Tomodachi's first, and so I can't do that.
Yeah. No, I got you there.
Yeah, there was a bunch of stuff I like was really close for me. None of the other Smash Brothers characters came close, though.
No, I can't. Like, I'm trying to think of what.
Samus was probably the closest for me.
Samus. If I didn't put in Simon Belmont, I probably would have put in Samus.
Yeah, Simon's one that I'm... Alucard, I think I would have done. I think I would have stood 10 toes on Alucard.
It would have been one of those, most likely. Not like... Because a lot of the old games... Some of those ones, and I actually feel this way about Link, too, if I'm being honest. And Pikachu, to an extent. A lot of their track record for me is not necessarily the size of that franchise, even though both of their franchises are massive. So again, take that into account, and then think about someone like Samus, who is much smaller in the franchise size. Is when they're that old, did they, one, sustain popularity, which I would argue Metroid dipped down and came back up.
Oh, 100%.
Or two, did they contribute in any way? And if you take both Metroid and Castlevania, they contributed a lot combined. So if you don't have one, you have the other, or either or.
Yeah. A couple other just neat ones that I thought about. Worms.
No, go ahead.
From the Worms games, those games are amazing. They are, for what they do, they're the only ones like it, and they're the only ones that do it well. I love the Worms games. And I think that character in Smash Brothers would be amazing. And then I had the Kerbal Space Program guys. Just as a weird moment in time that this game came out. Oh, Happy Wheels guy. I thought about him.
Oh, Happy Wheels. Getting middle schoolers in trouble on the school computers.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah. I don't think I can think of anything else that it was like a glaring miss.
I could have gone wild with like some old Flash games. Could have hit up the Penguin from Learn to Fly 2. Could have done... Oh, what was the name of that one game?
I almost thought about just doing a Tetris block.
Yeah, I looked at Tetris a lot and was thinking about it.
Tetris Bejeweled was another one for me. Thought about Bejeweled a lot. But it just came down to, it's like, how does this character work? Like,
yeah.
I can do some of the weird characters, but it's like, I have to... If I can't pitch you how that character works, I didn't want to pick it.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I was thinking about a lot more, like, technical side things. What are things we could do that could reflect the tech? You know, we see that in Smash Brothers 2 with Rob and Wii Fit Trainer and...
Oh, what was the Sega argument we were going to have?
Yakuza.
I would probably say you're right.
Okay.
I think it's closer than you'd want to admit, but I think you're right.
Yeah.
For as long as Yakuza's been around, and all the party games that Sega has, II's been in every single one of them. Yakuza's just making it into Cross Worlds. That's my only argument.
I could give you the, at some point in time, if you look in the past, it is not the same. Currently, Yakuza is more popular. If you looked in the past, I can't say that was the same then.
I also, if I'm not... Oh, no, that's House of the Dead that Sega owns. Who owns Resident Evil? Is that a Sega product?
I don't know who owns it.
Because I think that is... I think we're both wrong if Resident Evil is.
Resident Evil game series. Capcom.
Yeah, no, it is Capcom. That was dumb of me. It's in Marvel vs. Capcom. I almost put Luna Snow in.
Yeah.
Just to be an asshole.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna. I did think about that the franchise characters that were made for video games like Luna Snow.
I almost did Android 21. She was made for Dragon Ball Fighters.
That's enough.
I'm just trying to think of like I don't know. Bro. There's so many cool there are so many Scrimblow crazy platformer characters that I wanted to do, and I'm like, I cannot just do this. I need to do something else. Clay Fighter was a game I thought about. Another banger game. Oh, yeah. Shaq Fu. I almost did Shaq from Shaq Fu.
What?
What? What's wrong with Shaq Fu?
That's
man?
enough out of you.
It's enough out of... You know what, actually? You remember Lethal League?
No.
That's a good game. It's a party game.
Okay.
You hit a ball around, and you have to keep hitting it, and it goes around, and then if you get tapped... It's fun.
Be wild if we figured out a way to make Pong work as a character.
I had it wrote out. I did Asteroids over Pong.
That's still cool.
I had it as if you spawn with Pong, your things spawn on the side, but your health is the ball. And if you have both your sticks on your controller, you go up and down. That controls the things on the sides. As long as you don't say you get hit, as long as you don't go off the side, and you get saved by that, you come back. As soon as you hit your Pong, it comes back. Now I can hit you. Now if they challenge it and they win, then you go. But as long as you don't let your thing go off the side, you don't die.
That's a fun challenge. I don't know how that works as a...
Oh, that shit would bang.
I could see that working.
I was locked in. There was one other game. There's a couple. Actually, now I did not realize I am the massive Sega fan that I am until doing this. Golden Axe, old school beat 'em up. Also, we missed out on a bunch of beat 'em up. It's just so hard because you have to weigh there's just so many games. But like Contra, no reps. Final Fight, no reps. Golden Axe, another massive franchise, no reps. I wanted to do somebody from Golden Axe, and there's an old game called Comic Zone, beat 'em up, side scroller, banger.
Was Final Fight the one that I was looking at?
Final Fight would have been Hagar.
I don't know if that was the one I was looking at.
It's a Capcom game. Ghosts and Goblins was another one I thought about.
Maybe it was Final Fight.
Ninja Gaiden feels hard done by.
Ninja Gaiden feels hard done by.
There's so many.
With everything. Like
Yeah,
not even just from this, like just in general. Considering how influential those games are. There's a new one that's out.
I had a 51, which was my pre-order character.
Okay.
Piranha Plant.